I get it. I completely get it. Why you want to do this and why should you not? Like, they've done it so much to you. Though I know this isn't about a revenge tactic, nevertheless, we're going to talk about this in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So, you want to confuse a narcissist. You want to destroy them. I completely understand and I got you. I got you. There's this one simple thing that you can do. It's really simple when you say it, but actually to do it is another thing. And I completely understand there's so many steps to it and not everyone can do it. Not everyone can do it. Yet you are capable of it, but we need to get your heart and your head aligned and then you can do this. But before I get into this simple technique, I just want to say that I do go live on this channel once a week. And look, do you know what? This is a great live stream. We do actually have fun. Like, healing doesn't have to be boring, but we do have fun on the lives. I've got to say, this is all down to the most amazing, supportive community that we have right here on the channel. You know what? If you've got any questions or maybe you have something on your mind, join the live. You've got nothing to lose. It's absolutely free. If you want more information, please see the description box or do check on the community tab. Right, so let's talk about how we're going to destroy the narcissist. Okay. Look, I don't advocate doing bad things to another person. Like, this is another human being, although I know a lot of you would probably disagree with me, but look, hey, right, let's stop that, okay? Look, I understand why you want to do this, all right? And it's not about destroying another person. This is about being smart in the way that you relate to this person. Ultimately, the goal here is that we don't want them in our lives. So if you don't want someone in your life, you need to take away yourself. You need to take away your presence. You need to, so they don't see you. And you need to take away your energy so they don't feel you. So ultimately, this is going to destroy the narcissist. All right, so the only way that you're going to be able to do that is if you disappear, like you ignore them and you go and you just have no communication, no nothing with this person. So that's how you kind of kill that connection, so to speak, all right? But also, you don't want this person coming back in your life. You need to put a stop to this. Look, I know that not everyone can do this because you have children or you have assets with this person, but you can minimize the amount of contact that you have with this person. The other thing that you've got to remember about narcissists is it's all about emotional connection. It's all about emotions, even though they don't feel it, but they want emotional validation. So they want to know how you're feeling, what you're thinking, why you're doing this. Remember, they know you. They know how you are going to behave because they've watched you, they studied you, your body language, your facial expressions. They live for this, okay? They're predatory, so they live for this. They will notice this. This is why they are hypersensitive to this, because they need to see how you're reacting. They know your triggers. They know how you're going to react. So if you take that information away from that person, they're not going to know how you are feeling and what you're thinking. So then you become unpredictable to the narcissist, because they're not able to predict your next move, like your next thing that you're going to do, how you're going to behave, what you're going to do, because they don't have that information. That you're not around them. They don't hear from you. There's no communication. So this is going to confuse them. They're going to think, well, what are they actually doing? Like, what's going on? So when you take that away from them, it's going to confuse them. And it will destroy them in the sense, because if you think about it, the narcissist is someone who lives for this, who craves this. They want validation. And if you're wanting validation from someone else, Okay, you've got to know how to get that validation. You've got to manipulate that person into giving you something, because they're not going to freely give it. They may do at the beginning, but after a while it's going to get a little bit boring. So the narcissist has to think of more creative ways to be able to get their needs met. So if you're wanting to get validation from someone, you've got to be able to gaslight or lie to that person. You've got to basically make that person behave against their will to give you something. So this is why they gaslight you. And then you do submit into their demands. And remember how that makes you feel. Remember when you have to behave or act against your will, against your, it's not authentically you. How do you feel? First time, okay, you override your feelings. Second time, you probably do the same. Third time, you probably still do the same as well. But then after a while, you realize and you think, something's not right here. And after a period of time that this happens, you realize, this isn't okay. This is not okay for me. So that's when the narcissist has to be able to bend your will, to be able to force you. Ultimately, they force you into complying. So when the narcissist is looking for these things, and they're wanting this need to be met, and you're not giving them this that they want, that is destroying them. You might not think it is, but it is. They need it. They want it. Their very being is reliant on this, from you, from another person, from the other person, from the other person. They want it. So they need to ensure that they get it. However, if it's not there for them, they don't get it. So they feel destroyed. They feel ignored. They feel not seen. This is their trigger. This is the trigger for the narcissist. From childhood, this is exactly what their parents or their caregivers used to do to them. Ignore them because they are not complying. They're not doing what they want their child to do. Can you see how this is very similar to the way that they treat you? Yeah, because when you're not complying, they ignore you or they punish you. This is what has been done to the narcissist as a child. So they are doing it back to you because no one's ever told them, hey, this is wrong, stop doing that. This is why they continue to do it, because that's how their parents were able to manipulate them and kind of condition them into behaving in this way so that they conform to what the parent wants. And they do exactly the same to you. They're making you conform to meeting their needs. So when you're taking this away, they are suffering. Because you probably think, oh, because they've got so many people around it, they can get it from everybody else. But what if it's you, right? What if it's this good supply or this validation and this love and this attention that you give them is exactly what they want because it's good supply that you're giving them? Maybe it's you that they need. Maybe everybody else is secondary. But there's something from you that they want and that they need. So this is why they are focusing on you. They want this validation from you because this gives them something. This elevates them in some way. They need this. So when you stop giving it, when you ignore them, that destroys them. The more people that they have giving them validation, the more powerful, the more confident they feel. So it's the more, the better for them. Remember, if you come from a childhood where you were ignored, you were not significant, you weren't even noticed. Okay, something switched inside of them as a child. And so now they are needing it, they are wanting it from everywhere that they can get. 1, 2, 3 is not enough. They want more people. So the more that they do that, the more important they feel. This is how they feel seen. And when this is all taken away from them, it destroys them. If that one person goes, it's a reminder, okay, it's a trigger that they are not good enough, that they are not there to be noticed, that this is a reminder of their childhood, which is painful for them. And that is, and you see, their childhood is something that they want to move away from. They don't want other people to know what their childhood was like. That's why they hide. That's why they gaslight. That's why they project. And all of this is so that they can get this one need met. It's just to feel important. It's just to feel noticed, that you know that they are there. That's why they do it. So my friends, I hope that this makes sense. And this isn't about, you know what, this isn't about you being nasty, going head to head with the narcissist and doing exactly what they do. No, this is what I mean, you've got to be smart about this. You've got to take away the very thing that they need, that they want. And that's how you destroy them. That's how you confuse them. That's how you get your own back on a narcissist. It's simple, sure. It is simple. But not everyone can do it because you're not at that stage. This is where you have to emotionally and psychologically get to that place where you're like, this person doesn't matter to me anymore. Like, I can do this. I can so do this. And it's about taking away your attention, your focus, your energy off this person. Because that is how you're going to move forward. Because if you're putting all your energy and attention on this person, you are being stuck. You are continually being stuck in this scenario. And what's the point? This is your life. This is your life. You need to be able to move past this and know that there is a life past this. That you don't have to keep stuck worrying about what they want and what they need. This is not what it's about. So guys, if you are facing this at the moment, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club, which I post in there every Monday. I've also got a Discord server, which is absolutely free for you to join. It is a community of like-minded individuals, people who have gone through similar things like you. And if you'd like to speak to somebody or you want to just join just to talk with others, I would say do join the Discord server. Check the link in the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this video helps. Bye-bye.